I hope you guys all had a great spring break and are ready to finish off the semester. So this week, milestone 2 is due. So if you are in the live stream class or would like to attend the live stream class on our first day back, we will be doing the milestone 2 presentations. I will videotape them. Uh, our class is at 5:30 on Monday, Wednesday. So this would be on Monday. And so we will be doing that at the beginning of class, and then we will move into covering filtering, searching, and sorting. And with filtering and searching, we are going to be using data tags. And this is HTML attribute that we have not used before. And one of its sole purposes is to provide categories that we can filter or search on. And the difference between filtering and searching is that with filtering, we're going to actually generate some buttons, and we'll be able to click the buttons and limit what we see based on the button that we click. With searching, we're going to put a little input box at the top of our page, and we'll let the user start to key in what they want to see. And then as they're typing, it's going to be changing the content that they see. Okay, so both filtering and searching are related because it is going to impact what displays on your page. And they both use data tags. We will also be going through sorting, and sorting is something that we do on a table. Okay? And so you will be able to you'll learn how to sort based on the type of column that you have. You can simply click at the top of the column and it'll sort it in ascending or descending order. So you'll be learning how to do that. And because milestone 2 is due, you need to commit it to the GitHub repository, which basically means you're going to go out to the repository and you're just going to upload your project again. And you will have an assignment on filtering, searching, and sorting. And for exercise 1, you can either filter or search. And if you want to do both, I will give you extra credit. So I have examples of filtering. So this is with buttons, we're going to limit what we see. Okay. I have an example of a search. Right. And, depending on what you key in, you can limit what you see. And then I have an example on both. So these are my photos. And you can see it has both. So we can filter or we can search. Okay. And so if you want extra credit, you can do both. Otherwise, you can pick which one you want to do. In addition, you will be creating a page where you have a table that you can sort. Okay. And so I have a couple examples here. This is one I did. Okay. And then this is the textbook. And so you'll be doing your own, and that is the assignment. Okay. And so at this point, milestone 2 is done, which means you got your interface done. You have a game completed and playable. You have your second game about half done. Okay. So you are going to start working on milestone 3. And that is due in a couple weeks. And milestone 3, everything has to be done. Okay, and we do finish this before the end of the semester because you guys have a certification exam to prepare for. So if you're wondering, well, why don't we get until May 4th? Because you guys have to prepare for your cert. So this is when the milestone is due. And I've got milestone 3 instructions and showcase instructions. What you need to think about is the requirements of the overall project, okay, which is you need HTML5 canvas and JavaScript game. You need some game that utilizes jQuery, and then the third game can be your choice. HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, jQuery, or you can actually even pull in an API. Okay. So as you are starting milestone 3, take a look at what you've got and make sure you're hitting all of those requirements. So if you've done 2 HTML5 Canvas and JavaScript games, my recommendation is that you do a jQuery one because you're missing that. Okay, so make sure you are hitting all of those requirements. Okay, and then your showcase here, you can just add on to the previous showcase that you created. And so this is going to now involve editing the information on your game too. So before you were just starting to code that, and you were indicating, where you were at in the code, and now you're done with it. Okay, so how do you play the second game? What issues did you encounter? How did you resolve the issues? What plans do you have for the future? And then finally, your third game should be done. So, how do we play that game? What are the issues you encountered with that game? How did you resolve them? What plans do you have for the future? And then finally, what did you learn in this project? Okay, so that is the final showcase. Okay, so that is what we are covering this week. If you have any questions at all, please ask. And I hope you guys all had an awesome spring break. I look forward to seeing your projects and welcome back.